Let me start with a little about my background. I started work with the Queensland State Government when I was 15. I loved it as the job had variety. However, a few years later, I experienced gender inequality when only the women with a Year 10 education were demoted and corralled into a typing pool. Fortunately, I had choices. My next decision changed my life. I joined the Navy. However, I faced inequalities there too, but I stuck with it and over several decades played a significant role in the transformation of the Navy by being involved in several lead projects, a major one being a cultural reform project, Good Working Relationships. Today, all women serving in the Navy have equal standing alongside the men. It is my experience that has inspired me to take on this position, as women in all countries deserve equal status. I retired as a commander from the Navy after 35 years service, with service ingrained in my DNA. I have taken on leadership, mentoring and project management roles in the Navy and other organisations. For example, through my membership with Toastmasters International, I developed my oral communication skills and coached others to be confident speakers. I am an efficient organiser, writer and researcher, having refined these skills through higher education. I have several degrees, including a PhD in Women's Studies and 2 Masters, one in Business Administration, one in Accounting. For 5 years, I gave my weekends to the Australian Navy Cadets, a youth development program. I have gained governance experience by being on various boards, including the Queensland Country Women's Association. I take an active interest in our link with the UN and maintain currency through my Australian membership. Finally, I have a strong work ethic. I believe my experience and skills qualify me for the nominated role. From an early age, I have been passionate about equal rights for all women. ACWW has a record for pursuing this aim. For nearly 100 years, our organisation has been advancing women's rights and having huge successes. We need to keep up the momentum. One voice advocating for women worldwide, working collectively to eliminate poverty through education, promoting gender equality and sustainable development. Our advocacy through resolutions is needed just as much today as in the past. Our consultative status at the UN cannot be taken for granted. Let me remind you of the words of Elsie Zimmerman, ACWW's founding Honorary Secretary and later a Member of Honour. Her words stand today, 70 years later. Elsie said, "There is no risk unless, of course, members grow slack and begin to regard the associated country women of the world as a mere form of entertainment and not as a powerful good in a hard world." We live in troubled times with over 120 conflicts taking place as I speak. These conflicts further degrade the living standards of women and their families. My vision is we hold on to Elsie's words and together grow our organisation. As the stronger we are, the more we raise up women. Having an extensive military service career, I understand and value the concept of team. I am well versed in the governance of organisations and trustees' responsibilities. I have contributed to the development of strategic planning, and I am a big believer in the power of setting and measuring achievement of goals. I will bring open and honest communication to the team by listening and being open to others' ideas, as members of the team come from a mix of backgrounds, experience and expertise. We all learn much from each other. I will contribute to the board by fostering respect for each other and being mindful that we have a shared purpose to act in the best interests of the association.